I am Black Pheonix. I'm originally from Lynchburg, Virginia, based out of Greenville, South Carolina right now. I'm a spoken word artist. I center my performances mostly around mental health as well as social injustice. I'm just excited to hear everyone else as well as give my words and my views on things that have occurred over the past few, well, might as well say years in America. Um, Anybody that knows me knows that I'm a man of few words. So I'm gonna just do two quick poems and we'll go from there for any discussions, questions, or anything like that. Love is one of the most complex yet sought after emotions in the world. Yet when you've had your heart broken as much as I have, you begin to hate love. And as a Black man in America, you find that being hated is an everyday thing. A part of you really wishes that you could find love. So I just want to ask you, can you love me as much as America hates me? Make me feel this melanated skin that I live in isn't a moving target for those that want all things with darker hues whitewashed or wiped off this plane of existence. I'm talking about that endless butterflies in my stomach type love. I want you to make me feel like a teenager. Running down the street, carefree, eating Skittles, sipping iced tea before life killed my innocence. So please, don't break my heart. Because living in America already leaves me broken, and I'm tired of running to love that always starts out cleansing my spirit, but ends up killing me slowly. You know, that Flint, Michigan water type love, because that love is toxic. I want you to love me the way cops love a Black man selling cigarettes outside of a corner store. So hold me tight with no thoughts of letting go. I want you to take my breath away because I am sick of running into love that always ends well before its time. You know, that Sandra Bland type love. It always stops for the smallest thing, no matter how hard I fight to fix it. I'm always left hanging. Tell me, can you amnesia my heartbreak? I want to wake up forgetting what heartache feels like and have nothing but fond memories of my wedding bells. The ones that Sean Bell never got to hear the next day. Just had me running into the church house, thanking God for sending me the woman that I prayed for. And even if I'm shot down or blown up in the middle of my grace, I can go to the heavenly gates with a smile on my face. Now, don't get it twisted. Because I know that love is no pool party. There are no picnics. There have been plenty of times that I was basking in the sunshine of my affections, daydreaming of leisurely driving a future queen and a little princess in the back seat, only to have life shoot me down. But trust, I'm ready to work for this. So Cupid, I'm down on my knees, hands up, fully surrendered, begging for a chance at love. I'm ready to give it all I've got. So fire your arrows at me, but I promise you, it won't take 6 shots. So officer, America, baby. All I'm simply saying is that I want you to love me. That's love hate. This next piece is not as subtle because I had a conversation a few years back with an ex-white coworker of mine that rubbed me the wrong way, and it didn't go well. So here's the conversation. I once had a white coworker ask me, now, in today's post-racist society, is it now okay for me to say the N-word? And if not, could you please explain to me why it's such a problem? To answer your first question, yeah, the short answer is no. And as for your second question, there are things that you must understand. See, when it comes to relations between Black people and white people in America, you know what, man? Forget your second question, because that doesn't even deserve an answer. Just the fact that I said no should suffice. Can't you live with the fact that I just don't want you to say it? I find it offensive. You know what? How about just because I said so? Why does me say no require a long, drawn-out explanation of the negative context of a white person saying the N-word to a Black person? Do I have to draw you a diagram, break down this history, develop a flow chart, design a PowerPoint? put up an overhead projector, make you take notes, then give you a pop quiz. It shouldn't be this hard to let you know the N-word is off limits for you the way so many things are off limits for us, like voting before the 15th Amendment, sitting at the front of a bus before the boycotts. Hell, it's only been a few hundred years we were considered human enough to be free. And after all that, I bet you still think that since we're in no longer days of slavery, that you saying the N-word should be okay, Probably feel that racism is a distant memory, like we aren't being shot while we're down on our knees, or choked out in front of corner stores, or shot in our own homes, or murdered in front of our own families. So what about anything I just said makes you think that we are living in a post-racist society? And since you want to ask so many questions about why you can't say the N-word, why don't you tell me why it takes an act of Congress, a march, and a riot, and a whole bunch of speeches just to have a little bit of human decency? Is it hard to grasp the concept that there are some things you just shouldn't say due to the fact that you have the constitutional rights guaranteed by your First Amendment, aka white guy perks? Does this make it hard for you to grasp the concept that just because you could doesn't mean you should? Must feel like I'm infringing on your right to say whatever you want to say and live freely the way our rights are infringed upon daily. I guess denying you the ability to say that 6-letter word must feel like 6 shots to your chest while you're on bent knees. Must feel like I'm coming in your home, pointing a gun at your chest, ready to pull the trigger the second you say it. Must feel like that word is lodged in your windpipe, and no matter how you scream, I can't breathe, I just won't allow you to release. I guess the burning crosses must be the symbol of your rage, each while the white hoods serve to hide your shame. Or am I overreacting and you're just trying to be understanding, and maybe I shouldn't be so hard on you? Psych, you deserve all of this smoke.